Can you see them? Can you see some of them poking up above the planters? Can you see them? They're gorgeous. The garden is gorgeous. So hello and welcome to Domytriesthis and our gardening. And of course we get a loud car right away. Anyway, exciting things going on. We already have peppers coming up. I'm astonished. I expected to have to wait another week for most of these guys. But a lot of them are already coming up. Anyway, let's take a look. So as you know, I had to replant the climbing zucchini. At this point, I've ordered another thing of seeds. And they're already on their way. So as long as I get them in by the end of this week, I think we will be fine. Yeah, I don't know. Those seeds were okay last year. They may have been old and that may have been their last year. Or I just lucked into getting some of the last, getting the good seeds in and having some of the duds as what was left. So we're going to put in some more seeds if something doesn't come up by the end of the weekend. As for the rest, there's our honey delights. Look at this. Look at this. Look at all of this. Our giant blue cherries. Our gladiators. Now, I have a third plant in there. Somebody wants to take a look at these. Oh, there's another guy. Well, I hope you're a gladiator. Someone is going to want some of these some of our tomatoes, and gladiators is one thing that she specifically listed an interest in. Here's our black brandywines. So I did some thinning, which is amazing because if you remember when we looked at this last, nothing was coming up. I planted some more and we had a whole bunch come down in this corner. So I did some thinning and I moved some over, but they're all in the same container. So those are our Texas Timies. Sun Golds. Our seamen finally came up. Hoot, the seamen. Let's go back over here. The seamen are interesting in that they are, as I recall, I think they're really bright pink or they're bright green in the middle. So they're going to be kind of fun to grow and see how they come out and how they taste. There is our purple tomatillos. Now there are 6 in there. I'm expecting my transplant soil today, so by the end of the weekend I will be pulling any extras from any of these guys at this point that are doing really well. So not the Texas Tinies, but the purple tomatillos and 1 or 2 others have the stuff that's big enough that I can go ahead and give away. So someone's getting 3 of those. My honey nut looks pretty. They always look pretty at this stage. We actually have pineapple tomatillos coming in. Supposedly. Now we have some scattered across the middle, and I'm not sure if those are pineapple or not. But I'm gonna let some of these get taller. Gonna see if anything comes up in this corner or in that corner, and if so, it's gonna get put over here because we would like to have 3 plants, or it might get put up there at the top corner here. We'd like to have 3 plants. 2 is the minimum required because you have to cross-pollinate. Sugar daddies. I just watered and your soil is already drying out in the sun. These are going to be those single serving watermelons. I'm excited about that. And then here are my black cherries. I think we did have a couple of mix-ups. It's all supposedly fixed. As long as I got the right stuff in the right place. Yeah. But we may have a few that may not be appropriately labeled at this point. All right, so I don't know if you can see the greenery. You should be able to see some greenery. We have all Hey Dulces coming in. and our big daddy Marconis, Kristen ties, the ahi mangoes, dragon claws. My husband's gonna be excited about that. We only have one black panther at this point. I'm hoping more will come up. As with all of these, at least 6 to 10 seeds have been planted, but you know, you never know what's going to happen with these things. Ahi mango, tangerine, sorry. Our mango was over there. We're waiting on the limons. We've got shishitos coming up. Aren't they looking pretty? Nothing in the back. Have to do some leaning for the other one. So we have the ahi amarillos and we have casabels coming up. So we're just waiting on, you know, this damn fish pepper. I hope something comes up. I'm not holding my breath. If it doesn't, it's the last year because, you know, we try not to do too much. Anyway, so there you go. We have peppers. I was really surprised that we have peppers. And of course we have our beautiful, beautiful tomatoes coming up. And one squash and one melon. Oh, it's so exciting. Anyway, so that's the garden this week. Like I said, we're supposed to get our soil today. So sometime by the end of the weekend, I'm going to be thinning out so that my husband can take stuff to his friends at work. And you are going to start seeing us down to 2 plants per pot. Other than the tomatillos, which I want 3. At least where I can do that. And I'm very excited about it. Alrighty, so that's it in the garden. Hope that all my gardening people will go ahead and do all those YouTube-y things and like and share and subscribe and make a comment down below. I'd love to know what's going on in your garden and what you've planted and what you're growing. And otherwise, give me a green heart. And in the meantime, we'll see you later.